What is up, AO Sports? Today we're gonna really talk about Blake Griffin heading to the Brooklyn Nets. Yeah, now this is basically a super duper flooper team. But let's get into this video. Let's get it started. Let's get it ringing. Let's go. But don't forget, guys, to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you guys get notified every time I come on with the video. So don't forget to do that and hit the like button. Go ahead, I will give you this time to do it. And now let's get it started. So, as we all know, Blake Griffin, a guy that was just averaging 12 points, something like that, is now on the Brooklyn Nets. But first, can we get started where Blake Griffin really came from? Blake Griffin was obviously born from Oklahoma, and he was drafted by the Los Angeles Clippers. He spent some time in Lob City, aka with Chris Paul and DeAndre Jordan. But we also cannot forget that Blake Griffin was really drafted in the time period where Stephen Curry was. In the draft that Stephen Curry was, and so was James Harden. So it was actually a pretty nice and decent, good draft, in my opinion. But the thing is, Blake Griffin was considered to be, well, the best coming out of that draft. But the thing is here, Blake Griffin, as soon as he came into the NBA, made an impact, but, in his rookie season, hurt his knee. And it affected him and later on in his career. As of last year, he had to get surgery. And now as well, I kind of seen that is affecting him. So he wants to take off some load off of his shoulders and go to a team where it's a contending team and a beast mode team. So that's where I believe the Brooklyn Nets came from. There's also a report that he wanted to reunite with his big old pal DeAndre Jordan. So first, let's get this straight of the starting lineup that they could have. This is, as I said, a super duper flooper duper super team, aka Kyrie Irving, James Harden, Kevin Durant, Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan. That would be the starting five. Steve Nash, coach, you have no excuses to not win an NBA Finals championship this season. No other team has a better lineup than that. This guy literally signed for a veteran minimum. I think he's gonna just want to go and get the chip so that he has it on his resume, and then probably leave and go to another team. But that's out of the point. We cannot claim that Blake Griffin is not one of the greatest dunkers of all time. Great athleticism, so he can do that. Plus, I don't think he really solves the Brooklyn Nets problems when it comes to defensively, but it could improve their rebounding, so the second chances, and also their playmaking, even though I don't really think they even need that, but it's something that he brings to the table. So they're full with playmakers. I don't really know how this is going to work. I guess James Harden is the one that really carries the load when it comes to playmaking, and everybody else, I guess scores the points. But we cannot ignore that Blake Griffin is a great basketball player. Also, one other thing is that Blake Griffin, really what I'm trying to say is, how is this lineup going to work, right? That's what you're probably asking yourself. Well, that's what I'm here for. This is how I believe it will work. James Harden coming up with the ball. Kyrie Irving with that ball movement in the sense of, moving off ball, is what I'm trying to say. Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, as Curry does with the Golden State Warriors when Klay Thompson was there. But now that Klay isn't there, it's basically all the pressure on him. But that's out of the point. Basically what I'm trying to say is that James Harden comes up, with the ball, makes the playmaking decisions. Kevin Durant with the off-ball movement. Now, everybody's going to have to share the ball in order for everybody to be happy, which, when it comes to winning a championship, I think they're all willing to do. So, then when it comes to Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan, I believe they stay in the paint and do pick and rolls with either Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, or James Harden. Now, how are you going to guard them? I have no idea, because it's basically impossible to guard. So I don't even know how it can't work. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to offensively, obviously. But basically, I really believe that Lob City all over again, except instead of Chris Paul, now it's going to be James Harden. But Now James Harden has no excuse to not average a triple-double, to be honest, or even a double-double. Putting 16 assists a game, I think, is what's going to happen this season. But everybody, I think, is going to score, their 20s and stuff like that. And then DeAndre Jordan and Blake Griffin is probably going to average 12 to 15. So I think it's a great lineup and a great decision that they made. But let's see what's going to happen. Let me know, guys, in the comment section below. Who do you think should have signed Blake Griffin? Do you think that Blake Griffin made the right decision? Let me know everything in the comment section below. And like and subscribe. And as always, guys, love sports.
Of trying and not giving up. The love of your dream is in your heart. One day you'll look back on your life and appreciate the struggle and have nothing but gratitude for everything that happened along the way. And you come to recognize that in return, you're given the chance to earn the greatest edge of all, and one that can never be taken away. To anyone who's struggling early in the morning or late at night in pursuit of your dream, struggles that many will never see, and to any leaders out there who believe in someone who doesn't yet believe in themselves, keep going. Keep going. Because will always finds a way.